Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. So this is an all signs reading. We're going to do quick messages, what you don't see coming for each sign. Feel free to watch for your sun, moon, and rising. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And we will go Aries through Pisces because I can't handle going backwards. All right, Spirit. So show us, please, for Aries. What does Aries not see coming? The Empress. Okay. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be your mother. This could be your mother-in-law. Oh, yeah. This could be a mother-in-law. Somebody's showing up to dampen the mood. Ace. Literally. Ace of Wands, the most phallic card in the deck. What's the past? The Fool. I feel like this is specific. I feel like this is, and I'll see what else I can get, but yeah. This feels like a mother-in-law. It feels like someone who just barges in. They're giving me like the mom on Everybody Loves Raymond. Like just barges in, has like rude things to say. Interrupts what's going on. All right, so what's the future? Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You're trying to figure out how to get somebody, you're trying to set boundaries with someone. I feel like you're trying to set boundaries with someone. You could be becoming very direct with this person. It feels like a mother-in-law. So what takes place here in the future? Nine of Pentacles. Six of Swords. You could be moving away from family right now. Or looking to move away from family. Yeah, like you and your spouse. Yeah. Like you could be like losing your mind about a situation or a person. It could be like on Everybody Loves Raymond, you know, they live like on the same street. So maybe you live really close to someone and you're moving away from them. The Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers. This really feels like a mother-in-law. Now, some of you could be, you could have a baby coming. Queen of Cups, the Lovers. Yeah, I kind of feel like there's a person who's interfering in your romantic relationship. It could be that for some time you like relied, like if this is in-laws, you might have relied on them for financial security. And so that made them feel like they had power over you. King of Swords. Some of you could be getting a divorce. Judgment. Page of Pentacles. Okay, for some people here, you're getting news that someone's pregnant. Some of you are setting up boundaries within your family. This could be a situation too where like you have children and the grandparents are overly controlling or they interfere too much. There's some sort of interference. What's this Ace of Wands? King of Cups. Yeah, we have the King and Queen of Cups here. It feels like an ultimatum. Like either we move or I'm getting a divorce because I can't take this anymore. Maybe you live with in-laws. Yeah, it's like me or them. It feels like an ultimatum. Somebody's saying no. What's the Fool in the past? Two of Pentacles. If you live with them or close to them, it's kind of like you needed something at the time. Yeah, this feels like something that's interfering with a marriage. Yeah, like this worked at the time. It was like out of necessity. But you're not getting anything out of this now. Somebody may have a big ego. So show me more about the future here. You might not see an option showing up. That could be what you don't see coming, is that you might move suddenly. Yeah, you have options coming in. It could be that you're looking for a place to move to, and what you don't see coming is like just the right thing. Seven of Wands, like maybe you've been looking for a while. The Emperor. This really feels like, yes, you're giving somebody an ultimatum. Like either you figure this out and we move, or whatever the situation is, or I'm out. That's kind of how that feels for you, Aries. Now, this could be your partner. So that could be why you don't see it coming, is that it's your parents and the in-laws are harassing your partner. 555 on the clock. All right, Spirit, how about Taurus? What does Taurus not see coming? What does Taurus not see coming? Temperance, balance, harmony, something divinely orchestrated, healing. Hangman, Jupiter energy. Okay, so Temperance and the Hangman. Something you've been waiting for, something that you've left in the divine's hands. You said, if it's meant to be, it'll be. I'm done. Okay, so this could be a work situation. 8 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. King of Pentacles in the past. This feels work related. Taurus is the King of Pentacles. 7 of Cups in the future. I kind of feel like you're waiting for a new job, or a job that at least matches what you're already doing. What's the 7 of Cups? 5 of Wands. Yeah, I was kind of wondering with this 9 of Wands, if there's a person working against you at work. Maybe at one time you thought that you and this person were on the same page. What is the 9 of Wands? 8 of Swords. Yeah, a person that you're not, a manipulator that you're not talking to. Someone you've had to block or ghost here. What's the 8 of Pentacles? I think you're waiting for Spirit to bring someone karma. 4 of Swords, and it feels like someone in the workplace. 5 of Pentacles, maybe somebody even got you fired. Yeah, you could be waiting for the truth to come out. What you know, you have this knowledge already. You want others to know it. You could be waiting for that to come out. Karma. I think you're waiting for someone to get karma. So it looks like that's what's coming. 7 of Cups, 5 of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Somebody's being judged. Somebody's being dealt with. It's like all in divine timing. Excuse me. The Moon. They don't see it coming either. The 10 of Wands. Somebody's getting fired. Somebody who you work with. Yeah, this is giving me like someone packing up one of those file boxes, you know, with the stuff on their desk and having to leave. So, yeah, somebody's getting fired, I think. And this person was working against you, manipulating a situation, possibly lying about you. They tried to get you fired. What's Temperance and the Hangman? Judgment. Judgment Day is here for somebody. 3 of Swords. Somebody's being exposed. Somebody's being dealt with. There's been information has been found on someone. Again, files might be important in this. The Knight of Pentacles likes to file things away. He likes spreadsheets and office supplies and all of those things. This is a very detailed person who will go deep Like no stone is left unturned with the Knight of Pentacles. So it could be that somebody's been investigated here and they're being exposed for something. What are they being exposed for? Wheel of Fortune, trying to control fate, trying to control destiny. Page of Swords. Yeah, I was wondering if it was emails. I don't know, I was getting emails, but it could be that somebody's emails are being investigated. And the will can be online. So, yeah, something that they said. Something that they said, emails, there's like documentation here. Yeah, and now a new cycle starts for you because this person is being sent away. Okay. Way to go, Taurus. I think this person was jealous of you because you made more money or had a higher position or the boss liked you more. All right, what does Gemini not see coming, Spirit? Make sure you watch for all your signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Gemini not see coming? Seven of Pentacles. This blue is very blue on this card today. I don't know what that's telling me, but we have the Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, so this is good. You're going to be making more money. You're going to be saving money. Your finances are growing. The Magician, you're manifesting a lot of money right now. There's a lot of growth happening all around you. I'm hearing that song. Yeah, lots of money. You could have a new income stream coming in, but that song, I see it all around me. I see it. What does he say? It's a 70s or 60s song. And so the feeling grows. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. I see it all around me. And so the feeling grows. So you're starting to see a reality around you change. The physical world is changing due to a manifestation. You're learning how manifestation works right now. It gives me chills. Past. Eight of Swords. You weren't able to do this in the past. You've like unlocked the manifestation code here. Gemini energy. I feel like that's Saturn and Gemini. Yeah, you had limited beliefs in the past about attracting abundance. That's changing. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Well, you better watch your cash flow. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you're not used to having to worry about people using you for money, but you're about to have so much money that that's actually going to be an issue for you. Like rich people problems you're about to have. Seven of Swords. Four of Wands. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. What's the Seven of Swords? You have an offer coming in. Yeah, you have a lot of money coming in, but you could be buying a new house. Yeah, this is like... they said running out of the hood. I don't know if that's like from something or if that's just what Spirit's saying, but it's like maybe you consider where you live to be the hood. But it's like you're getting the hell out of Dodge here. Your life is changing so drastically that you're able to live in like a completely different city or neighborhood or type of lifestyle. Like your whole lifestyle is changing because you have so much money coming in. It's like what you always wanted but thought you would never have. And I feel like in the past, like, I'm not trying to offend anybody saying this, but it's like in the past you had poor people mentality and now you have rich people mentality. Like that's the best way that I can say it, is that this is being gifted to you by the universe because your mentality has changed. Your perspective has changed. And Spirit's like, yes, that's it. Like you turned a switch or something. And you figured it out. What's the Eight of Swords in the past? Strength. Yeah, you were controlled by a belief system in the past, and you're not controlled by that anymore. So that's what you've changed. So try to think, if you're not sure what I'm talking about right now, try to kind of think back to what has been changing in your mental space. Because that's important for you to know, so that for one, you can stay in that mental energy, but two, so that you can show other people how it's done. It could be like your life purpose to teach people manifestation. Yeah, you thought you weren't good enough to have more, or there was just some, really limited belief system going on here in the past. I feel like you were controlled by society's beliefs, thinking you'll never have enough. Anything else about this Ace of Pentacles? I feel like you're buying a house. Judgment, Ten of Cups, Three of Pentacles. People aren't going to understand. People are going to be talking about you a lot. Okay, so be careful and protect yourself from people, because people will try to use you. But people are going to be like, how in the hell are you just living a dream life all of the sudden? What did you do? What's changed? Also, Uranus is in your sign right now. So that could be affecting you in a very positive way. Cancer, Spirit. What does Cancer not see coming? I just heard not this again. It feels like someone you're divorced from or something. Who does Cancer not see coming? Like a marriage or an agreement, a contract that you have been freed from. What does Cancer not see coming? The Empress. Aries had that. The Nine of Pentacles, Aries also had that in their future. Somebody could be pregnant. The Moon, Cancer energy. Oh, yes, it's a surprise. It's a good surprise. Might not feel like it. Oh, you might be pregnant. You might be surprised to find out that you're pregnant, or the person you're with is pregnant. Queen of Swords. That's this again. All right, what's the past? Queen of Cups. Many a queen is here. That's Cancer energy. Queen of Cups in the past. You had a feeling. You had a feeling something was going to happen. What's going on here? Ready or not, here I come. Okay, who's this Knight of Wands? Okay, be careful, or this person might get you pregnant, or you have kids with this person already. Page of Wands. This is an immature person, a player. It could be one of your own kids, so let's see what's going on here. Yeah, it could be one of your own kids. Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants something. Yeah, I feel like this is one of your kids. It's one of your kids, or it's a person that you've been in a romantic relationship with in the past, and they could be a parent also to your children. Empress, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Swords. This could be someone who owes you child support. Like, how dare you try to show up? You could be pregnant with someone else's baby, but how dare you try to show up when you owe me $7,000 or whatever that is, right? The audacity. Yeah, you owe me money. Why are you on my doorstep when you owe me money? What's the Moon? You can feel this coming, Cancer. You just had this feeling that it was about to show up. You could have a teenager. I'm getting 8 years old, 10 years old, and a teenager for some reason. So that might be very specific for somebody. The Moon, the Ten of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. Okay, somebody who owes you money might actually show up asking you for money. Yep. Confirmation, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Somebody who owes you money is going to show up asking for money. What's the Queen of Swords? You're about to be pissed off. Queen of Wands, very pissed. A lot of queens are here. There could be a lot of feminines involved. Maybe this person does have player boy energy. I don't know why, but I just feel like this is a masculine, okay? They might have a lot of queens that they ask for money and owe money to and have lots of kids with, maybe. Yeah, you have this person blocked. So they're reaching out to you, though. They're probably like downloading one of those apps, you know, that has like generates different numbers or something. It feels like a phone call. They could call you at work. You're like, how in the hell do you have my number? I feel like that's probably just how you said it too, or we'll say it. Four of Wands. They could show up at your house. It could be a phone call. You might even have a restraining order, or you might want to think about that. Okay? Because they are coming. What does this person have to say? Wheel of Fortune. I've changed. I don't think that they have. The Magician. They have not changed at all. Two of Cups. Oh, they love you so much. You're so beautiful. They want to be with you. They will be out the door as soon as they get what they want. They're going to tell you that you're the only one that they want and blah, blah, blah. They need someone to take care of them for a little while. They need you to be their mom, okay? This person needs you to be their mom for a little while until some other queen can do that for them. I feel like you're the mother of the children who I'm talking to, but then there's side people. All right, Leo. What does Leo not see coming? Pay attention to your dreams, Leo. They're very important right now. You could be receiving spiritual downloads, maybe like right before you fall asleep, specifically. Yeah, a lot of clarity coming through intuitively. Solar plexus, third eye, crown chakra. Yeah, maybe the solar plexus specifically, which is that gut feeling. And you know what's crazy that I read not too long ago? There's bacteria in your gut that it's actually like their job to warn you when something's not right. That's why we get a physical gut feeling, because it's due to certain bacteria in your gut. Which is kind of interesting if you think about it, because your gut health is important to your overall health. So if you're not eating healthy and you don't have healthy gut health, then your intuition's not going to work as well. All right, so science lesson for the Leos today. What does Leo not see coming? Something you definitely don't see coming. It's like a, how did this happen? And I'm kind of getting like a eureka energy, like a happy accidents is what I'm getting. Maybe somebody paints. Yeah, look. The Magician can look like a painter with his wand. Uh-oh. What is this? The Magician and the Seven of Cups aren't always a great combo. Okay, we've got the Empress and what is seen. Man, that Empress is coming out today. We've got the Eight of Cups and what is hidden. Hangman in the past. That's your dreams. Okay. Okay, for some of you, I am getting a couple of different things here. Some of you are seeing something in your dreams that's about to manifest in reality. Some of you are just seeing, and this is similar to Gemini's reading, some of you are just seeing your reality change around you because you've been manifesting. The Magician and the Empress are in manifestation energy. Anything can be done when you have the Magician and the Empress. Like anything is possible. Okay, the future is the Five of Cups. I think somebody paints. This could be like just a very specific side note for somebody. If you're a painter, pay attention. Or if you're an artist, maybe a poet or a writer. Do not focus on anything negative right now. It's very important to focus on positivity right now. Because everything that you're thinking is creating your reality. It's like you're in some special window or something where anything can be done. So use that energy wisely. Five of Cups. Getting a lot of goosebumps. Like all over my body. Strength. Yeah, control your thoughts, control your emotions. It's very important. Control your words. Be careful what you even write down or text somebody or say online. You're creating your own reality right now. I feel like I said this in a reading the other day too. Queen of Swords. Yeah, your words are powerful. Everything you do and say, every move you make, it's like a signal to the universe. It's like you're throwing pebbles in the pond and it's putting out that ripple effect. So be very careful. Yeah, your words are very powerful right now. Be careful about pointing at people. Be careful about any spell work you might be doing. It could have something to do with this full moon energy that would have trined your Leo placements. Maybe you have planets in Aries or something. Okay, the Magician, the Seven of Cups. But I also think you're seeing like prophecy or something in your dreams. The Chariot, the King of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song, Every Move You Make, I'll Be Watching You. That's spirit to you. Like spirit's watching and listening to everything you do and say right now. It's like you've tapped into some special, I don't know, like realm, some special realm that you're tapped into right now. Like I'm even noticing the scepter in this King of Pentacles hands, and the Empress also holds a King of Pentacles. You'd have Taurus in your chart. What's the Empress? Three of Pentacles. The Tower. Everything's changing around you. If people are leaving your life, let them. They don't belong anymore. Any drastic changes that come your way, let that tower fall. Don't even try to hold it back. Don't look at it. Walk away from it. Stay out of drama. Stay out of gossip. Eight of Cups. Seven of Swords. Maybe just even like be a recluse for a little while so that you don't get wrapped up, and cleanse your energy daily. Whatever that is for you, however you do that. It's really important to stay away from negative people right now. You want to attract only positivity at this time. I mean, at all times, right? But it's really important right now that what you're attracting, you're like signing contracts right now or something. You're like energetically signing contracts like, yes, this is what I want my life to be. So be careful, because everything you do and say, that's the signing of a contract. Ace of Cups. This is kind of like a final test is how it feels. Yeah, don't let other people stand in your way or ruin this for you or take this from you. Okay, Spirit. What does Virgo not see coming? What does Virgo not see coming, please, Spirit? All Virgo placements. Page of Wands. Could be a person who's younger than you. I'm getting a feminine. I am seeing a specific person here. Like a younger feminine person, maybe early 20s. A little thicker. I am seeing a very specific person, maybe like 5'4", long dark hair, kind of like a hipster look, or dresses a little funky or trendy even. I don't know. Someone with a really sweet personality. They're younger than you. They might wear like really soft sweaters. They could be a Cancer. All right, Ace of Wands. You could be the person I'm describing, but either way, take it how it resonates. I think there's a very passionate connection coming in for you. Queen of Pentacles. A commitment. Someone here, there's an age gap. Now, for some of you, this could be a person that you were pregnant with. You could be having a baby, and I might have just described like the adult version of them. Ace of Swords. News. Communication. The moon is in the past. The moon can represent the womb. And we know what the Ace of Wands represents. Am I right? Yeah, somebody could be having a baby. This person could be a Cancer. Okay, if this is you who's going to have this baby, you're about to get pregnant or you just got pregnant. This person could be born during Cancer season. Yeah, the moon and the Chariot are both Cancer. Ace of Cups. Okay, if this is your reading, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. If this is your reading, you've wanted this. You've been waiting. It could be that you've been trying to get pregnant. All right, what else? Page of Wands, Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords. Okay, I think this is for somebody who's finding out that they're pregnant and thought that they could not get pregnant. A lot of pregnancy energy today. Two of Swords. You thought this would never happen. This is a daughter. Nine of Wands, Five of Swords. Oh, okay. Mad chills. So you might have miscarried before. This is the same soul coming back. They're being sent back. That's how it feels. The Nine of Wands is returning from the future, okay? Does that make sense? Or returning from the past. He's all over the place. And then the King of Swords. It's like somebody's decision to send somebody back is how this feels. So, you have a soul contract with this person. Sorry, the sun is very bright. Ace of Swords. King of Swords. It's like Spirit's decision or something. Nine of Wands. Okay, so whatever's happened in the past here, I feel like there was a loss that created a wound, and because of the wound, you probably gave up. But, so why is this coming back? Ten of Wands. I think you finally gave up. The Hierophant. And I feel like this has been a really heavy burden that you've carried. And yeah, this is like your cross to bear type of energy. Like, he even has crosses on his garb. So it's like this has been your cross to bear. Maybe you're watching everybody else around you have kids or something, but you're getting a second chance. Two of Wands, Justice. Something's been balanced out here. Possibly womb health. Okay, it could have something to do with your health. Interesting that the South Node is in Virgo right now too. This could be like a Cancer sun with a Virgo moon. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. That's the last. Did it? Oh, all the aces were in the last one. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're being gifted a soul relationship here. Show me the Chariot, please. Seven of Swords, 7-7. It could be 7-7, the day that this person's born. I feel like whatever health issue prevented this in the past has been fixed. And you are now in like good fertile health. Fertile. Also Sun and Virgo energy. But yeah, fertile health. Can you show me anything else about this new person? They could have a fire placement as well with the Page of Wands. They're going to be healthy. This is going to be a healthy baby, whoever this is for. Judgment. Yeah, being reborn. It's a rebirth. Okay. Libra spirit. What does Libra not see coming? A lot of interesting cards got pulled over there. You're ending a cycle. A toxic cycle has been ended, and you have some sort of Emperor coming towards you, Libra. Yeah, totally over. This time you ended it for real. Libra, what do they not see coming? Queen of Wands. This could happen around Halloween. I'm getting that song Season of the Witch. Nine of Swords. Okay. You're anticipating something. They're showing me when the clock strikes 12 in Cinderella and she turns back into a muggle or whatever, a normie. Something about that. Like, you think a moment in time has been missed here, but it's like somebody's going to show up on your doorstep with a glass slipper. You may not even recognize this person at first. This is like a blast from the past. Show me more. Page of Swords. You have a message coming in. Somebody, this could be, I'm getting really specific stuff today. This could be a masculine wearing a pink shirt. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just pointing out that's what I'm getting. A masculine in a pink shirt. They could be younger. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's been thinking about you. Okay, I think that this person's been real busy making that bag. But life feels meaningless without you is the gist here. Page of Wands in the past. They're younger. Somebody's missing you. That's the Emperor. Remember when I said a cycle ends and an Emperor shows up? They could be an Aries, a Leo, King of Wands. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. This person's very attracted to you. There's a lot of passion between you and this person. They've grown up. Somebody's grown up. They went from the Page of Wands to the Emperor. Many a crying night for you, Libra. What is this Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords? The Moon. This could be a late night text. Two of Wands. A lot of Aries energy. Howling at the moon. This person looks at the moon and they think of you. The moon reminds this person of you. That's how much everything reminds this person of you. The moon reminds them of you. Maybe you have a very round face. You could be a Cancer rising. But it could just be that they know that you love the moon. I think you're a witch. I think I'm talking to a witch too. Yeah, this could happen around Halloween. Four of Swords. I feel like you're in bed and you get a message from someone. They're in bed too. You're both thinking about each other in bed. It's got to be an Aries. It's just got to be an Aries. You used to be friends. I'm getting that song Somebody That I Used to Know, but I'm getting that you used to be friends. Page of Swords. 7 of Wands. Somebody's scared to reach out. Strength. They've been holding back for a long time. They've been trying to just let this go. Lots of Leo, Aries. We have Cancer here, but the Leo and the Aries is strong. Fire energy. Every page. They have a lot to tell you. They've learned a lot. They've changed a lot. They've been holding back for a long time. They've been trying to reach a certain level of achievement before reaching out here. And they've reached that, and now they can reach out. It's like they told themselves, I'm not going to ruin Libra's life. I'm not going to reach out to them until I've done this, this, and this. Until I can provide for them, or until I can just take them out on a real date, or until I'm not married to someone else. You know, like whatever it was. 7 of Pentacles. Chariot. Lots of 7s. You might be seeing 7s right now. 9 of Cups. This person is moving in your direction. You are their wish fulfillment. They're intuitively drawn. Their heart is opening. I am seeing the green on the charioteer's chest. They didn't have much in the past. I feel like somebody's been trying to build up their finances because they want to be like serious when they come in. You haven't known where this person's been, what they've been doing. They could work on the road also. And it could be that they're in town. They're coming back to town or something like that. The Emperor. Yeah, I'm really getting that this person might work on the road. They might see the moon a lot because they're driving. Page of Pentacles. They want to at least be your friend again. 4 of Pentacles. This person's been saving up a lot of money. That's how you'll know if this is you or not. 8 of Cups. 10 of Wands. It's been a long journey. Yeah, this person's been on some sort of a journey, some sort of a long journey. Getting that song, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Okay. King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups. This person's coming back to tell you how they feel. They're going to want to start off small. All right, this person isn't going to fully express their love for you at first, but they're coming back into town and they want to talk, and they're an Emperor now. They're not a Page of Wands anymore. All right, so for Scorpio spirit, what does Scorpio not see coming? Hierophant. 9 of Swords. Okay, this feels like a rule. Like a new policy at work or a new law. I don't like that. Somebody's enforcing a rule. Judgment, yes. Scorpio and Taurus. It's like a new law. That's so weird because that's giving me curfew energy. I don't like that. Scorpios specifically. King of Pentacles in the past. Yeah, this is somebody in a place of authority is creating some new rule, law, policy. Ace of Pentacles. This could be at work. This could be about like how you can use overtime or how you can use paid time off or healthcare or something like that. I'm not really getting healthcare, but I'm just giving you examples. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody's word is the law. So who's this Hierophant, Knight of Swords? I just heard could have been an email, so you might work from home. You might have to return back to work. Yeah, because some people can't be trusted. You might have to return back to work. Yeah, back to the commute. Four of Pentacles, that's what I'm feeling, is back to the commute. You could be looking for a new job because of this. Judgment. It could be that people are talking about it now. I'm tasting those peach rings, those candy peach ring things. Those are delicious. But yeah, peach something. People could be talking about, yeah, this might happen. Yeah, they might make us go back to the office. But I think that email is about to come through or something. You might have to sign something with this. Here it is. Yeah, like here it is. I've been waiting for it. I knew it was coming, and here it is how this feels. The Moon. The Devil. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do. And you might be looking for something new because of that. Now, we do have the Ace of Pentacles in the future, so you could be finding something new. So, show me the Seven of Swords first. Hangman. Yeah, you knew it was coming. It was only a matter of time is what I'm getting. It was only a matter of time. It could be that you have until the end of the year. You have to go back to work January 1st or something. Yeah, I am getting the turning of the year with this. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So you might have a new job coming in. It doesn't pay as well, but you still get to stay home. So is it worth it to you? Yeah, more freedom. She's like in her robe, okay? So you get to stay at home in your robe. Also, Seven of Swords, don't fall. There's sometimes I see like scammy looking stuff about work from home jobs, you know, like these commercials where people are like, I just get to sit in my robe and my slippers with my cat on my lap. And yeah, end of the year, I feel like is what you have. But yeah, some of those commercials, I'm like, it's probably like a $7 an hour job or something. It's not worth it. Okay. But probably before the end of the year, Scorpio, you'll be finding something. All right, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius not see coming? Seven of Swords? Or Seven of Wands? My brain tried so hard not to say swords, so we might see that. Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, an argument. This is like, how do I describe that? My son is being loud in the hallway. Sorry, it's distracting me. This is like people refusing to understand each other, to try to see something from the other point of view. It's very stubborn, a very stubborn argument where people are like taking sides. King of Wands. Yeah, very stubborn. The ego is getting in the way. Hierophant. This could be a marriage. This could be at work. I'm hearing at the end of the day. So I don't know exactly what Spirit's referring to. It could be when you get home at the end of a hard day, then you're like arguing with somebody at home when you want to go home and be at peace. But also I feel like that's what somebody's saying to someone is, well, at the end of the day, ... I don't know what the rest is. To be determined. Ace of Swords is in the past. Lots of fighting, I feel like. There it is. That's what you don't see coming. Lies. That all of this fighting is happening because somebody's trying to cover up a lie. And you need to watch the all signs I put up Monday if you didn't, because I specifically remember Sagittarius, somebody is lying to you. They're trying to cover something up. They're trying to make you feel bad for questioning them. Like, how dare you? Yeah, how dare you question me. It feels like a third party. Okay, so 7 of Wands, 5 of Swords. The Fool. The 4 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles. Show me this 9 of Pentacles, please. I'm not convinced that this person even works. Because I was seeing Peggy Bundy. Okay? I kind of feel like when the Fool came out, I heard frolicking. And then we have the 4 of Wands here. So I feel like this person stays home all day and they frolic around and they do whatever they want to do. And then you get home and they turn into a you know what, okay? They can't wait for you to get home so they can just ruin your life. King of Wands. Dude. You're done. You're done with this crap. You are so done. I just can't even believe those came out together like that. You're like, is this worth it? Is this like what life was supposed to be like? Could be a Libra, a Taurus, an Aquarius, the Moon, Cancer. You are so done. Like, screw my vows. Screw this contract. Screw this house. Screw you. I feel like that's where you're at. What's the Ace of Swords? What are all these fights about? This person picks fights to cover up what they're doing. That's what you need to know here, okay? The Empress. The 5 of Wands. The Ace of Cups. They could be saying that you don't love them because you don't do this or you don't give them this. What is that? They're trying to make you feel like you're not doing enough for them, like you don't love them enough, or that other people might love them more. I think are they trying to get Sagittarius to end this relationship? 7 of Cups. Okay, no. No, there you are. They need your money. They need your support. They need your stability. I feel like you're taking care of this person. Sorry if this isn't your reading, but I feel like there's some Sagittarius out there that needs to hear this. They want to stay with you so that you can support them, but they don't want you to know what else they're doing. 7 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. I think you're about to dig into this and get some information. Like, they're showing me someone installing cameras. Page of Cups. You want to see who's coming over. The Hermit. I feel like you're about to do an investigation. You're about to get to the bottom of something. You're about to get the truth, the evidence that you need. Good luck. Anything else Sag needs to know about that? Wheel of Fortune. 2 of Wands, Page of Swords. When you are supposed to receive this information, that's when you will. There's something about divine timing here. I'm getting like a rope long enough to hang oneself with, okay? You're giving them enough rope to hang themselves. All right, Capricorn Spirit. What does Capricorn not see coming? What does Capricorn not see coming? Ace of Wands. This could be an unsolicited pick, FYI. Four of Pentacles, that's Capricorn energy. Three of Pentacles. All right, I just keep hearing baby got back. Like, I didn't want to say it. But that's what I'm hearing. Five of Swords. Oh my God. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, somebody could have very glassy looking eyes, like very deep blue or very light blue, like just very glassy looking eyes. Intense, like Vicky Valancourt eyes. That's what I'm getting. Ace of Wands. Or, I'm sorry, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on here? What is this Ace of Wands? Four of Pence. Two of Wands. Somebody's watching you at work, Capricorn. Of course they are. Where else would a Capricorn be? All right, Three of Cups. What? Okay. All right, for one, somebody might think you're uptight. But I feel like when everybody else is like goofing around and not doing their job, you're just doing your job because you take your job seriously. I'm getting that for one. Yeah, somebody thinks that they need to loosen you up. I feel like somebody's going to like make a pass at you. Somebody that you're not interested in, okay, is going to like make a pass at you or send you some pictures. Five of Swords. Like they think they're lightening the mood or breaking the ice with you. Five of Swords, the Magician. The Hangman. They think they've got what you want. This could be around the end of the year. This could be at a Christmas party. Three of Cups. Sorry, my baggage is... Yeah, there could be drinking. Be careful drinking, especially at a work Christmas party. Because we know it could happen if you're not careful drinking, okay? Somebody might put something in there. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is where people are gathered. Yeah, this person could be the one mixing drinks. Be careful. This could just be somebody trying to get you more drunk than you want to be, but I don't like this. They're like, you're single, I'm single. Let me slip something in your drink. Yeah, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Be careful. Be careful accepting a drink from anybody. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. A lot of times I see that as a pill, okay? High Priestess, you already know something's off with this person. I don't even need to tell you this. Queen of Swords, someone else might see it. Someone else could be watching them. Someone else could have a feeling about them and be watching them. They could get caught. You might expose somebody. Yeah, there's drinking going on for sure, wherever you are. Someone else could be affected by this person and they get really sick, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm glad that I didn't accept a drink from that person. Like, it could be that type of thing. You could be seeing this happen to someone else, or you could be seeing someone try to do this to someone else. I think that you've denied this person's advances in the past. All right, Aquarius spirit. Actually, I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. One sec. All right, Spirit, what does Aquarius not see coming? Okay, the thumbnail for yesterday's video was the Lovers and Temperance, but in the Lightseers deck. Interesting. And I think that that was in either Aries or Taurus's reading. Okay, what does Aquarius not see coming? The Empress again. You could be losing weight. Two of Swords. For some of you specifically, you're losing baby weight. Ten of Swords. Okay. Judgment. You're learning about an ending. You're hearing something. This is coming straight to you. This information's coming straight to you. Justice. Could be a divorce. Seven of Cups in the past. Something you've been wondering about, you weren't sure about. You're about to hear about that. The Hermit is in the future. It could be about a Virgo, a Taurus. We have Scorpio. Gossip. Three of Cups. You're hearing this like through the grapevine. I think you've waited on this information. For some of you, this could be about a teacher. Okay. Somebody could be like a teacher, or they could work in the law. Two of Swords, the Empress. Three of Wands. Something about some information coming in. Yeah, you're learning something. Something about this information shows you a new path. It's like a new path is being lighted for you. Queen of Cups. You knew it. Like you knew it. Okay, you had this feeling, but you didn't know for sure. But you had this intuitive feeling about something that you're getting clarity. It's some sort of an ending. Okay, somebody could be single now. Or somebody else could be learning this about you. You could be single now and someone's learning this about you. Ten of Swords. The Moon. I'm hearing what was hidden shall now be revealed. The Lovers. Then there's a new path opening up because of something that, some sort of ending that's taken place and you felt it coming. Judgment. King of Swords. Aquarius energy. You're like, yeah, I knew it. Like, I feel like somebody's rushing in to tell you something. You're like, saw it coming. No big deal. Just a psychic. Four of Cups. You're like, I don't even know if I care anymore. But, but now I know. This could be at work. Okay. What's the Hermit? Queen of Wands. Somebody can't keep their mouth shut. Ace of Swords. Somebody can't keep their mouth shut. You could hear this from a fire sign. You could overhear this as well. You could overhear something, or somebody overhears something about you. What is going on here, though? Like, who is this about? Page of Wands could be a fire sign. Ace of Wands, a new beginning. This is about a new beginning. What is the new beginning? Your path is being lit up, Hermit. Five of Wands. Something's not blocked anymore. Ace of Cups. Four of Wands. Hangman. All right, what is ending? What is ending? King of Wands. Leo. King of Pentacles. That's what I was feeling, but I want to be for sure. I feel like somebody's relationship is ending. And you're going to hear this through gossip before you hear it from this person. But I think that you will hear it from this person. They're waiting. There's a lot to be sorted out here. Right now, you and this person are not talking, but you can feel their energy or you know what's going on with them. Something like that's going on here. This doesn't have to be someone you're interested in romantically. This can just be like you had a feeling something was going on with someone who you know. But this opens up a new path for you. What is the new path for Aquarius? Seven of Pentacles, an opportunity to build. The Wheel of Fortune. The fated event that you've been waiting for. The fated moment that you've been waiting for. You gave up on it. You quit believing in it. Whatever you quit believing in. You thought you were crazy. Queen of Swords. Five of Pentacles. You always knew something was going to end here. For some of you, you're seeing a person lose their job. Yeah, you knew something was toxic or codependent and that it would end. So whatever, that could be different for everybody. All right, what about Pisces, Spirit? Pisces reading yesterday was insane. Go watch that if you missed it. All right, Spirit, what does Pisces not see coming? Five of Cups. Okay, I don't know if I can say this word, but the first thing I got with the Five of Cups is that somebody might be getting a procedure to remove a fetus, okay? That's the very first thing I got. So you might not see that coming. You might need to be careful so that that doesn't happen. The Fool. Somebody could be telling you to do that. I'm getting a lot of baby energy in these reads today. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like if this is your story, what I just said, you want to keep it. Somebody else doesn't want you to. Hangman. Could be that you've been waiting to deliver news to somebody because you don't know how they'll handle it. The Lovers is in the future. Seven of Wands. Yeah, this person could be telling you, if you don't do this, then we're done. Something like that. What's the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords? Three of Wands. Your whole life just changed, okay? I feel like somebody's whole life just changed. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. It feels like the start of a family is happening here. Now, this could be due in a earth sign season. Maybe like Taurus, Virgo. The Fool. Queen of Swords. Judgment. Yeah, you're telling some fool about this. King of Pentacles. This is this person's test. I think it's probably some sort of a test for you too. But this person's being tested by the universe to see how they will act. Yeah, universe is watching to see if they'll be supportive or not. I feel like if this person's not, there's someone else coming in who will be. And then they're probably going to be pretty unhappy about that. Page of Pentacles. Why does Pisces have to have some weird readings? Knight of Wands. The Moon. Yeah, the universe is testing this person to see if they're going to grow up or not. Three of Cups. They might party a lot. It could be that somebody needs to get their life together because they party a lot. And this is supposed to help put somebody on the right path. Yeah, somebody is becoming a parent whether they like it or not is how this feels. How's this person going to react to this information? Ace of Swords. Okay, for one, they might not believe you. They might say you're lying or that it's not theirs. They might want a time frame. They're going to try to do whatever it takes to not get wrapped up in this, to deflect or to not take responsibility. This person, I don't think they want to take responsibility. They could have like a addiction issue, okay? The Lovers and the Seven of Wands, Four of Wands, the Star. Well, their karma is going to be, one, I feel like the soul is important. The soul was supposed to come through. There's like a special gift or something that the soul brings with them. Watch your other placements because I've gotten a couple of other like pregnancy things. Strength. The Emperor. This person might give up parental rights. But I think there's another person who will support you and possibly adopt this baby, okay? That's what I'm getting, and I'm getting goosebumps, so I feel like I'm onto something here. Seven of Cups, the World. And then this other person, the original, they might not be able to find you. It's almost like you disappear off of the face of the planet after all of this happens. But I feel like the person coming in is very protective. They might scare this person away. Yeah, they might confront this person. The old person's going to be scared of the new person. What else does Pisces need to know about this? Yeah, it feels like a family is starting. What else does Pisces need to know about this? The Fool. I keep getting that song New Soul. That's why when the Fool came out, I was getting that song, I'm a new soul, and then I don't know what else she says. Yeah. It feels like someone's pregnant to me. Seven of Cups. Could be due in 7 months. You could be like 2 months along. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You have 7 months to make a decision. 7 months to figure this out. Yeah, Ace of Swords. 7 months to make a decision. And this person has 7 months to make a decision. All right, I hope that's helpful. Let me know in the comments, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.